Hi, I'm J Higgins, author of the Dreamer Trilogy, and today I'm posting this video to answer the questions that you guys sent me from my last video. So here they are. I remember starting to enjoy writing around the ages of 12, 13 years old, but I couldn't tell you exactly what made me start writing. I'd always enjoyed reading and always had a vivid imagination, so I guess those two combined and I discovered I enjoyed writing. I'd always wanted to write a novel from even that young age of 12, 13, and over the years I did write different types of books, but they're hidden away in a cupboard somewhere. But after having my kids and all that, I decided I wanted to find myself again, and I did that through writing, and that's when Dawon the Dreamer came about. My favourite genre would be probably young adult, new adult. I just think it's the age, covers the age in your life where you're trying to work out what you want to do with your life and who you want to be, and that makes for a good story, and it makes it easy to relate to the characters no matter what happens to them or what genre it's in. The first draft only took me 3 to 4 months because I was just really enjoying writing again, and I wrote every day until it was done. So yeah, it only took me 3 to 4 months to write. Short stories are new for me, but I'm enjoying trying to fit a whole story into not so many words. But I will always enjoy weaving a long tale with a proper book and a long story, getting to know my characters and where they're from in the world they live in. A friend of mine gave me a notebook when she realised I was enjoying writing again because I'd started a new blog. And inside she wrote a note saying that she was excited to read my future novel. That night I awoke from a dream, and it sort of was the seed that grew into Dawon the Dreamer and then to the Dreamer Trilogy. I have a very wild imagination. A lot of my ideas do come from my dreams, and just from the world around me I can get ideas just driving down the street or having a conversation with a friend. I think the world is full of writing prompts. You just have to have your eyes open to them. To be honest, I don't think anything was really hard about writing it. I think the editing, learning how to edit and deciding what to publish were probably the hardest things. But yeah, I really enjoyed writing it, so I wouldn't say it was hard at all. Like so many women, Amelia is unsure of herself and lacks the confidence to make the decisions that are actually going to make her happy. When you have the media and the world around you and your peers telling you who you are and who you should be, it's easy to start believing them and listening to them. I think without the motivation of being a dreamer, Amelia would have easily fallen into line with the rest of the non-dreamers. I also think she would have stayed a very quiet girl, but I think she would have come into her own at a lot younger age without the stigma of being a dreamer to hide behind. I think Dawon the Dreamer has 3 main morals, the biggest one for me being not to listen to everything we're told by the media, and to seek your own truth instead of believing what they show you and tell you. The next one would be to stand up for what you believe in. It's easy to be afraid because of failure or what other people are telling you, and you're scared of what they might think of you. But if it's important to you, then you need to stand up for yourself and stand up for the things you believe in. The last one's probably self-belief. Amelia can't see the qualities in her that her friends admire, and I think it's important to see those qualities in yourself and believe in yourself. I understand that everyone isn't going to like what I write and how I write, so I take that into account, but I definitely take on helpful criticism and apply it to my work where I can. I'm still learning and I always will be learning, so I appreciate when people point out things that I can make better. So yeah. Sure, I don't have a particular actress in mind for Amelia. Maybe an up-and-coming actress who's like a girl next door type mashup of Jennifer Lawrence from Hunger Games and Shailene Woodley from Divergent. Yes, I have a few projects and ideas up my sleeve, including a possible new series, but I will be keeping those to myself until the time is right, so I have to keep an eye on my social media pages and my email list to find out more. At releasing book 2 in early 2016. It's still in the early editing stages, so I don't want to commit to a date at this moment, but you can keep up to date on my social media and via my email list. Without giving too much away, Amelia and her friends are trying to settle back into their lives after the events of the previous year with the MMC. But meanwhile, there is a new threat brewing, and Amelia is going to have to decide once again if she wants to stay in her new comfortable life that she has created, or if she's going to stand up and fight for all of the dreamers out there. We're also going to find out a lot more about Cameron, because we didn't get to know him very well in book 1, Dawon the Dreamer. So we're going to find out a lot more about Cameron. And also there are a few new characters, and I hope you love them just as much as I do. There's also going to be the return of a couple of characters that you probably didn't think you would see again. Thank you to those of you who sent in questions. I hope I answered them all for you. If you have any others, feel free to message me on Facebook or send me an email at ljhiggins01@hotmail.com. And yeah, thank you.